everyone, how's it going? Happy Saturday. Just getting ready. Do our break. Oh. Hey Corey, how's it going? All right, here we go. Another Mastercase. We're gonna get ripping here. For some reason, this case is really fat. It's really, really fat. All right. All right, we got an empty box. A Mastercase. Dennis, how's it going, brother? There we go. We're going to get started. We got lots of ripping here. Good luck. We're going to our first box. Empty box. There we go, first box. Get going. We got a Linus Allmark. We got Anders Lee, Matthew Schaefer. Cam Lund, we got Connor Garland, and our first Young Guns, Jack Williams for Columbus. Jack Williams. Steven Stamkos, Eric Carlson, canvas, and a Robert Thomas. Sizzle. Mitchkov, Brady Martin, and a Danila Yurov for Minnesota. Not bad. Yurov, this is a decent player. For Mini. I actually didn't even see him in the last case. Yeah, we didn't pull him in the last case. That's a little weird. Pedersen, Darlene, and Gudas. Matthew Tkachuk, Barkov, and Tristan Lennox for the Islanders. Pedersen, Fluorescence, Spencer Knight, and Matthew Nice. Oh, Pedersen. Jake Neighbors, Kale McCarr and Alexander Nikishin, sorry. Carolina. I like how clean the young guns look this year. It's really good. UD exclusives. We got an Alex Ovechkin, 44 of 100 for a Washington. Kirill Kaprizov, Sam Dickinson. Rantanen, Buyam, and Max Shabanov. The Isles. No Kaplan yet. But you did hit that Kaplan on your last break too. Dustin Wolf, Lafreniere, and Rodriguez. Jarrett, how's it going, man? We're just on our first box. Neil Point, Jake Onger, and Dmitry Samashev for Utah. Yeah, you know, I was just saying, I don't think we hit Urov last case for Minnesota. Yeah, we never pulled a Urov. This is the first time I saw that Urov. Empty box. Hey, Keith. How's it going, buddy? Sergachev, Tom Wilson, and Axel Sandin Pelika for Red Wings. Oliver Moore, Pavel Burry, and Merzlikins. Tyler Toffoli, we got Dylan Strome and Adar Suniev. More Buffalo randomness. The goalie of Buffalo. Dustin Wolf, we got Ivan Demidov and Zach Metz. Oh, there you go. There's the first Buffalo. Montreal seems to be a hard chase. Really? We did well, we'll see. I mean, we did pull a Demidov on the last case. But Canvas Young Guns are not easy to hit either, right? Aiden Hill, Braden Point, Kirill Kaprizov. Mark Stone, Cale Makar and Ben Kendall for Pittsburgh. Noah Osland, Ilya Sorokin, and Arbor Jakai. Another one for Buffalo. For fluorescence. Four of 199, Steven Stamkos. Slaps. Shabbat, Pedersen, and Ferranashi for Boston. Jack Eichel, Allmark, and Oliver Moore. Vasilevsky, McKinnon, and Thomas Harley. Vasilevsky, JT Miller, and Carl Lindbaum for Vegas. Lafreniere. Zane Parika for Chicago, Spencer Knights. Oh, why did I sleeve this? I guess that's all right. I top loaded it. Well, you don't usually top load those base ones, but empty box. Mackenzie Blackwood, Mark Scheifele, and David Tomasic. For the Oils. Yeah, I've been working all day too, so I'm like, my eyes are like half open right now. I had early ball hockey too. I'm skipping my ball hockey game tonight. Cam Lund, Sidney Crosby, Dorofeyev. Now, there's another game tonight at 9:30, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna go double hockey. That's just too crazy. Nathan McKinnon, Connor Hellebuck, and Marshall Warren. Philip Broberg, Dylan Holloway, and Charles Alexis Legault. Or Legault. Lafreniere, Kakko, and Nikishin, sorry. Lacombe, Rantanen, and here we go, Michael Miza for San Jose. Taylor Ward, Young Guns Outburst. Taylor Ward. Aho, Pareto. Kondak, Karaguchi, and Curtis Douglas. Boomtown, Kiefer Sherwood. Young Guns, nice hit for Nashville. Brady Martin. Canvas. Who has Nashville? James Rose. Nice hit. We got UC Soros. Mackenzie Blackwood, black and white. Lucas Dostal and Elysiak. Seneki encore. Who does not the Gridden? Ooh, what is this? Dowsers? Troy Cherry. Braden Point. Adrian Kempe. Dazzle. Red the Duckies. Alright. Third box, or fourth box, sorry. Empty box. Jordan Everly, clear cut. Mark Stone, Wayne Hudson. Connor Hellebuck. Douglas Hamilton, sorry. Benny. Count 1,000. Ooh, for the Sabres. Sorry, count 1,000. Population count 100. Noah Ogland for Buffalo. There you go. Nice hit. Count 100. Anze Kopitar and Ryan Hartman. Gotta get Brian free there. Seneke. Program of Excellence, Braden Coots. Braden Coots. Gladysgog. Hellebuck. Perfetti. Ryan Green. JT Miller, Erickson, and Brant Clark. Connor McDavid, Tom Wilson, and Arseny Gritziuk. Here comes Troublemaker. Troublemaker, what are you doing? Luca Cagnani, Jason Zucker, and Dominic James. Alex Tuck, Jeremy Swayman, and Easton Cohen. Nice hit for Toronto. Who's got Toronto this time? Matthew Hayes. Nice hit. Little Easton. I should actually put on like. Lehkonen, Sam Renzel, David Pastrnak. Alex Vlasic, Pastrnak, and Tusky for Utah. Oh, Tusky. Ow. Cool. Stop. Go away. Michael Brandsig Nygaard. Dude, I literally thought that said Michael Miza. I was like, oh. Kind of made me jump a little bit there. Joey DeCourt, John Carlson. Will Ferrell Kings card. Like what they do with basketball, like a fan of the sport. I believe they do that with Leafs, don't they? With Leafs cards. The fan of the sport thing. Because they do fan of the sport, and then they'll have like a celebrity that likes like the sport. They have a lot of that for basketball and baseball. Yeah, I haven't seen much for hockey. Alexander Barkov, Eklund, Ben Kendall. But I'm curious who else would it be other than Will Ferrell? Ryan Reynolds, maybe? But I don't know what team Ryan Reynolds would be favorite for. You'll have Justin Bieber for, or Bieber. Justin would be for Toronto because he's like good friends with Matthews. Who else celebrities? One of the girls, because she like Fanuff. Who was married to Fanuff? Is it Hilary Duff? Or who was it again? I can't remember. Moritz Sider, Suzuki, Austin Matthews. Not Hilary Duff. The one they freaking floppy seconds comment on. Tops, yeah, Tops. Zach Werenski, Sam Reinhart, Tusky again. I don't think they're huge into celebrity cards, Keith. What it is you got to remember, celebrities get paid for signatures, right? So, Alicia Cuthbert, yeah, that's right. You got to remember, celebrities are paid for their autographs. Like, each celebrity is worth X amount. Let's say Harrison Ford is worth $2,500 per signature. Topps already, and some other brands already have brands like Star Wars Topps. Topps already make other marketable cards, not like Upper Deck. Upper Deck doesn't really have much. But if you have Topps does a lot of movie cards, a lot of anime cards and such. So Leon Draisaitl, Kirill Kaprizov, and Schaefer. So they already got the right, and they already paid for those signatures. It's just a matter of where do they put these signatures? Do they put it in a sport where it's like a fan sport? Or do they put it in towards like a Star Wars signature? Or a Marvel signature of some sort? Or a James Bond, because they already paid the actors for their signatures. Chick Run, Kucherov, Legault, Hawk Tua girls cards. Yeah, she's basically nobody now. Did she open her own OnlyFans page? But it has nothing to do with like any of that stuff, but any of the personal. I think it has to do with selling other things. Or she's trying to get her name back out, but no one's really listening to her now. Matthew Nice, Martin Pospisil, John Fernashi. What I have this. So I'm going to. Yeah. No one talks about her now. No one even remembers who she is. Yeah, she was doing something on her own thing or something like that. I remember reading something. Lane Hudson. Alexander Texier. Joachim Mel. Your Tops now, yeah. Tanev, Matty Beniers, soon, because Top now used to never be that great. It did well because of the one that made Top now do really well was F1. F1 really gave the Top now the big starlight. and for the events and such. That really kicked off the Top Now brand. And people all assume the Top Now cards will give them exclusive, the exclusivity of that card being at that moment, and you can't get them anymore after they're done production. Rounded in Carlson. So people in their mindset is like, oh, this is going to be worth a lot of money. Kyle Connor. So that's where the mentality came in with Topps now, thinking, hey, these cards are going to be worth thousands and thousands and thousands later because they're not going to make it anymore. Jake DeBrusk, Dr. White. We got Frederick Anderson and JT Miller. Oh my God! Oh, we got a UD exclusive. The wrong Islanders, but we'll take that. Tristan Lennox, 41 of 100 UD exclusives. Islanders, not a high gloss, but always nice to see an exclusive hit. Steve Scholes, congratulations. 41 of 100, Tristan Lennox. UD exclusives. Those are upside down. Jackies. Casper. Ooh, another Young Guns for us. Little bonus one. Lindbaum. Drew Pence, Gunther, McMichael. I think that's a lot to do with duties. Have you seen EPAC's ComC shipping? Dude, it's the most ridiculous thing that I've ever seen. That's why I still don't understand how. Well, I guess I do understand. I just don't like the idea of it. I don't agree to the idea of it. I believe cards like these should be in your hands, not a photo sitting in a database somewhere, and your cards being held by someone else at a factory that you don't get to touch, feel, or see the condition of the card. And EPAC, from my experience, I've always had bad condition EPAC cards come to me, and they're never in the right shape. And the photos look normal, they look good, but once you get them in hand, there's surface scratches or damages. Tofu was a witness to that, seeing all that. It was crazy. I had 100 cards come to me, and I could tell you, I would say 80 to 90% of them have damages of some sort on it, and it blows my mind that they even allow grading. Connor McDavid, Dazzlers. They even allow grading straight from their EPAC, and people would send it in without really looking at their cards first, touching it, and then they get a low grade on it. But I get the whole idea. It's for people that don't have space. They want to store it at somewhere where they have cards. Some people don't like cards laying around in their home because it's just too much, right? It gets overwhelming. Dougie Hamilton, Leon Draisaitl, but I don't know. I think collectibles should always be on hand, should be touched, should be able to feel, you should be able to play around with it, sort it, look at it when you want to, not a digital photo that's sitting on your phone. Seth Jarvis, Young at Dmitry Samashev. So I do disagree on that, but I guess everyone to each of their own. Everyone has their preference on how they want to look at their cards and how they want to collect their cards. Brad Marchand. But yeah, I like the shipping from ComC. I remember. Oh man, the duties were ridiculous. Shipping was ridiculous. Tage Thompson, Jake Ottinger, and Dmitry Samashev again. Jack Hughes, Brian Hagel, and Isaac Howard. And I guess it's easy access. All you have to do is swipe your credit card, and it's easy access to open packs online rather than making the trip to a store and such. I guess there is an access to that, and then trading with people online. Easy access with that too. But to me, it's like, how do you do a trade if you can't view the card? How do you know it's worth X amount of dollars against X amount of dollars without seeing and touching and knowing the condition of the card you're trading? Ilya Sorokin, and that's what you're getting. Ryan Suzuki and Easton Collin. They drive them across border. That's crazy. They have to drive it across border. Exclusive big hit. Well, it funnels their money, right, Jared? When they do that, it just keeps the money within, right? Jonathan Quick, it's like in-house. Anthony Storlars and Tristan Lennox. So you got to remember, every corporation, every company, every business, their number one thing they always love doing, and once they have a streamline of income, they'll always try to think of other ways to have another source of income coming in or other income generating profit. And one of them is to always try in-house. So what you're telling me, the exclusives, it's a way to in-house another. It's a way to in-house people to their area to sell their product within themselves rather than giving it to a distributor, giving it to a store to sell. So it opens up that door as another stream of income for them. And it keeps it in-house. It's like Colton Dock. So it's like, let's say you open a dealership, and a dealership is always looking to do 3M or a rock guard or undercoat or some sort of paint protection or something, and they have to sublet it out. So why would you sublet it out, pay someone else $100, give them a little bit of a profit, give them the work to do? Patrick Laney again, and they get repeat customers from their end, while you lose the repeat customer on your end, which gives you the residual income. So it's the same type of idea. They open their own in-house, they get their own people, they get continuous people buying from them. The same people that would buy from a store are now translating to them, and it's like a repeat business from them. We've got Thomas Hurdle, Sizzle, Theodore, Jack McBain, and Fenny. I gotta double check that Sizzle. I think that might be a short print, numbered. Twice a week they drive the Canadian orders to Canada to ship. That is crazy. And you don't get hit by stopping at the border? That's crazy. Because if they have to do that, Brian, there's going to be some degree where they get stopped and they're going to be asked, what's all these cards getting shipped into Canada? And what are you coming back with? It is numbered. Sorry, guys. That is numbered. Sizzle is numbered. Sizzle Real, Thomas Hurdle, Vegas. It is 96 of 199. You have to remortgage the house to get them back all at once. Yeah. The worst part, though, Keith, my biggest concern is not knowing the condition of the cards. Because the first time I've ever did it, I regretted it ever since. And that put a sour taste in my mouth, and I never did it again after that. I never believed in it after. And I only did it because it was the sake of getting a deal done with all the stuff that I needed on my end. Or else I would have never done it to begin with. Jaden Schwartz, 103 of 250. I was basically arm twisted to get it done. So that way I could get majority of my stuff back. So it was better something than zero. And again, it gave me the experience of never again I wanted to do that again. Cool coffee, bull order that. But that's crazy that they have to drive to Canada twice a week. To me, you shouldn't have to do that. Moritz Sider, Nathan McKinnon, Ryan Ufko, Imagine driving a trailer of hockey cards. Can you imagine that? Driving a trailer of hockey cards that are worth in the millions? Because you got to remember, if they're driving up here twice, they're not just shipping. They're not just shipping hundreds of cards. They're shipping thousands and thousands of cards that are worth thousands and thousands and thousands. Because that's the only reason why they would ship it, because people want their valuable cards. Man, you're surprised you didn't get hijacked on one of those shipping containers. Thatcher Demko. We got Kent Johnson. We got Anaheim Ducks with Olin Zellweger. Yeah. Yeah, I get that, Keith. Definitely. Warren Fogle, Quinn Hughes, Arseny. For me, if I'm collecting, I still want it in good condition. It doesn't matter if it's kind of scratched. I don't want a scratch. It'll bug me for life. If I see a scratch on one of my cards and it's part of my PC, I'm going to want a nice one. That's my sake, though. That's me personally. I can't stand if it had any type of blemish. It would bug me to the core. All right. We're halfway, guys. Halfway. 6 boxes to go. But man, have you even checking these Ninja Turtle cards, man? They're so expensive. I can't even buy the singles. The ones I want. Because you can't see the condition of them either. It's like so hard with Magic. Especially the people selling online. Oh, crazy. We haven't hit our Young Gun clear cut yet. Marchenko, Young Guns. We got, oh, nice. Franzek, Nygaard. Young Guns canvas for Detroit. Brady Tkachuk. Ooh. Connor Hellebuck, Max Domi, and Kaplan. There's your Kaplan. Your one and only. Hopefully you get 2 or 3. Kaplan. Nice. Clayton Keller, we've got Matthew Tkachuk, Lucas Raymond. I just know I have comics sitting with EPAC right now. I got probably, I'd say 26 comics sitting in there in EPAC, and I can't ship them because the shipping costs more than what the comics are worth. No lie. It's like almost 4 times the cost of shipping is 4 times more than what the comics are worth together. Brandon Coots, Lacombe, Gensel, and they can't even ship it together. They're making me ship it all like separate in like stacks of like certain amount. I remember because I was trying to do it and it had to be shipped separately. Jared Spurgeon. We got Gunther and Braden Peets. Yeah, I can see people fulfilling their collection because there's so many people on there to trade, and it has easy access, and you don't have to deal with mail. It's just a matter of transferring card to card. Frank Vetrano, Seth Jarvis, Joel Nystrom. Well, black and white Young Guns canvas, Ryan Leonard. Nice hit. Who's got Washington? Jarrett. Nice hit, buddy. Ryan Leonard, black and white Young Guns. Negative. Looks like he's taking on a whole team there. Nice. We got Columbus Blue Jackets, Joey DeCourt. That's a nice hit on that. That's a hard hit too. Wow. Jake Gensel, Tage Thompson, Kuryatsev, or Kudrayatsev, or Kudrya Ratsev. Freaking hell. Can't say this shit. Daryl, how's it going, buddy? Dylan Gunther, Pink Dazzlers. How's retirement life, buddy? Pink Dazzlers. We've got Jordan Bennington. Dolars. Getting a Expo, nice. Marco Casper, Igor Shesterkin, Wyatt, and Monda. Yeah, it's black and white too. Valerie, Mikko Rantanen, and Duclair. I'm doing good. I mean, I had shingles for like last week. I was basically out for a week, dying with shingles on me. Joey DeCourt, I'm just getting old. Martin Nashis, Ty Mueller. Ty retirement going great. Now taxes are back. Yes, sir. Taxes. Reminds me, I should organize my receipts. $5 boxes to go. Empty box. Ooh, is this our young gun? Nope. I don't think so. Justin Barron, clear cut. Jacob Markstrom. Victor Hedman. Nice. Jack Eichel Encore, 77/1 and 90 and 9. Lisa McTavish, Connor McDavid, and Joel Aniston. Panarin, Cam Talbot, and Dylan Gunther. Cole Caulfield, Coronado, Philip Broberg, and Fair. Oh, that's a base Fairley. Edmondson, Charles Konechny, and Devin Kaplan, number 2. Jake Gensel. Ooh, nice for Minnesota. Ziva William. From Minnesota. Nice hit. Angus Donald. You have not had them. Wow. I was lucky I caught mine early, though. Spencer Knight. Stuart Skinner, Heischer, hey, Liam. Yeah, I caught mine early. I felt so much pain coming, and then I had like a node in the back of my ear, and it's just ringing my ears like crazy. I'm like, this is not normal. So I did a walking clinic, and yeah, they said, it sounds like it's shingles coming. So they gave me some medication, and yeah, I like fought it for pretty much few days, and I'm okay now. I mean, it didn't go full on blown on me either. Jerry McCann, Eric Carlson. Barrett Hayton, Kiefer Sherwood, and Dominic Bensor. A lot of Carolina, eh? I should get shot. I don't know. Do you believe in getting shots or no? Because there's some people who don't believe in getting shots. Alex DeBrincat, Ryan Leonard, and Marshall Warren. I know a family doctor that doesn't recommend shots. He actually tells his guy to not take shots. Not for me to say, though. I think everyone has their own belief and do what they want to do. Allmark, Hannafin, and Manson. Slavkovsky, Draisaitl, and Harrison Brunicky. Really? Is it because his name is so close to yours, Keith? I would almost easily mistaken him and your name. No, I didn't get the cream. It was actually pills, blue medication. I think it's more like prevention type because I started getting it on my face and it was just starting in certain areas. But yeah, they didn't give me a cream, but it was just some blue pills. I had to take 3 times a day. They're 2 really big blue pills. Draisaitl. We got Delorier and Brady Martin for Nashville. Austin Matthew Dazzlers, Rantanen, and Easton Cohen. Because I don't think the cream is just maybe for the scar and like the skin, right? But ultimately it's the chicken pox, it's that immune system that's in your body that's creating that. So I think that's what the pills are designed to fight it. Metastat, Ovechkin, and Hunter Bruce the Twix. Cialis pills. Oh, trust me, I'll know if it was Cialis pills. Not even close, Jarrett. Need to get a Sharks Sherwood jersey now. Really? Cream, eh? But I didn't get any cream for that. I thought it would have been cream. Kale McCarr, Jake Sanderson. Maybe because mine didn't come out on my face as much as it would for a normal, I shouldn't say normal person, but for the average person, I don't think I got the shingles as bad. It didn't like scar out my face or scar out on my body. So I think that's why I didn't need the cream. Kale McCarr, Drew Doughty, Protoss. The biggest like pain was like my ear. There was a lymph node, and it was like growing behind my ear and my jaw. And I felt both sides because my jaw was really sore, and I'm like, what did I eat that made my jaw so sore? And I felt this big like lump. It was a hard lump, and it was just sore, and I was massaging it for a couple of days, and it just wouldn't go away. And I thought it was just like maybe I was just sore or something from hockey or something, because I did get hit in the face. Got elbowed in the face, and I thought that's where it was coming from. Ty Mueller. But then I started getting like piercing ear pain. Like it almost felt like a needle was going into my ear. And it would like ring my ear a couple times. So it was a different type of shingles. It was weird. But she said that it was part of the shingle symptoms, especially the lymph node. Darcy Comfort. We got Gucci and Perry. Brian Hagel, Jewel Farabee, and Danila Yurov. Second one. Raquel, Scott Gomez, and Kaprizov. Sound like my thyroid's lump. Yeah, it seems like some people get the thyroid's lump, and even on their necks. But yeah, mine wasn't like that. Anthony Storlars, Malkin, and Moritz Cider. Kadri, Jack Eichel, Zach Metza. Where's your goalie? Where's your Buffalo goalie? We haven't seen him yet. Ooh, is this our clear cut? Count one. It's a population count. The second one. Whoa! Nice hit for San Jose. Who has San Jose? Francisco. Michael Miza, count 500. Wow. Nice hit on the Miza 500. We got Quinn Hughes and Spinechnikov. Gold outburst, that would be nice. Three boxes to go. Empty box. Brandon Hagel, Tevu Teravainen, and Stamkos. Huberto, Kuchika, Hunter, Height. That Height? Hunter Height? Or Height? I was going to say height, because of height, and then height. Because you know how people go like height, which isn't a word, but Anthony Sorelli, we got Alexander Nikishin. Canvas. Austin Matthews. Leon Draisaitl, Sorelli, and Ryan Ufko. Gearing up for golf season. I am a horrible golfer, but I might go this year to Victoria to golf some rounds. I'd love to, but it depends how busy I get. Sean Monahan, Martin Natius, and Martico. Morgan Riley, Samuel Erson, and Hunter. Any Flames? You know what? No, we haven't run into Flames yet. We found some Flames inserts. Fogel, Seneke, and Fensor. Hopefully we'll run into some Flames here soon. Dude, actually, I think we hit one Flames. Actually, we just hit a Flames right here. What am I talking about? You should have two of those at least. You know why? Because I got the colors mixed up with Carolina. But yeah, you do have a couple Flames. Where's Lincoln's? Connor McDavid, Kiefer Sherwood. Adam Fox, Quinn Hughes, Canvas, Jack Hughes, and Brady Martin. You know what? Let's put that. That's a unique checklist canvas. Let's top load that. Rangers and Vancouver. Who's got Vancouver? Angus and Trevor Quarrel. Got a coin toss that. Heads or tails if you guys are here. If not, I will do it later. Tyler Mueller for Vancouver. Nice hit for Angus. A little to his PC Vancouver. Young Guns clear cut. Buzalowski, Snuggerud. Woshan, 101 of 250. Or Bogosian, we should say. Deluxe. McAvoy, Dickinson, and Isaac Howard. Bertuzzi, Crosby, and Raquel. Two boxes to go. Empty box. I think a lot of people collect Bogosian. He was like Arizona, right? Was it Arizona originally? Dylan Duke. I could be wrong. Lindgren, Heischer. Markstrom, Ovechkin, Zakar, Bardakov. Atlanta Thrashers, right. Yes, Atlanta Thrashers. That's what it was. And St. Louis. You're 100% right. Yeah. Deluxe. Tage Thompson and Jack Eichel. So flip a coin, heads or tails between Keith or James Rose. Cal Fowler. Tip it. Yes, Pietrangelo. Askarov, Gensel, and Michael. Mr. Nygaard. Oh, I'm starving. I didn't eat anything all day. I just went straight to breaking. Snuggeroo, Young Guns, Canvas, John Farinashi. Keith, don't you have Buffalo? You want heads or tails? Connor McDavid. Mark Scheifele, Bedard, Matthew Schaefer. There we go, finally. Wow. I think Steve was probably kicking rocks here soon. Are going to throw stones at me if I didn't pull them on this whole master case. Schaefer shows up. Jets, Skinner, Brunette. Tails never fails. There we go. It's heads, my friend. Heads. Heads, heads, heads. It failed you once. Jason Robertson, Sam Renzel, Taylor Ward. Weird, James Rose is not here. He usually watches all the breaks too. Must have been really busy. Or kids hockey. Elvis Merzlikins, Connor McMichael, Moritz Seider. Mark Stone, Verhage, and DeBrusque. Timo Meyer, Luukkonen, and Sam Dickinson. That is, which is an Oilers now. See how he does. Seth Jarvis, Clean Color, and Axel. See if you can look for elsewhere. All right, final box of the break, guys. Our first case was a lot stronger. We've seen a lot more cards that we didn't see in the first case, that's for sure. But the first case was really fired up. I think this last box is going to give us some savior cards. Give us like a high gloss. Empty box. All right, good luck. Here we go. Jack Eichel, Pasternak, and McBain. Sam Dickinson, Tyler Seguin, Noah Laba. Sam Dickinson, Justin Falk, and Dustin Wolf. Kyle Connor, Marchment, Charlie Eduard Diostos. Brady Martin, Brad Martin. Oh, sorry, Brady Martin again. Jonathan Nathan McKinnon. You can tell I'm getting tired. Oh, I'm probably gonna hit the sack right after this. O'Reilly, Thompson, and we got the Step Brothers here. Palat. Sam Reinhart and Beckett Seneke. Larkin, Byfield, Miza, and Schaefer. Whoever's here, let's flip a coin if you're here. I think this is Francisco and Steve. Try Bobrovsky and Bobrovsky again. That's an Edmonton Oilers short print. Draisaitl, super short print. The Cheer. That's a super short print. Who's got Edmonton here? Zach Wilson. SSP. That's a super short print. Celebration. That's the Celebration. Pretty sure that's it, my friend. It's a Celebration super short print. A nice hit. Askarov, Olivier, Colton Ellis. There's your Colton Ellis. Tyler Toffoli, Wizblatt, and Gunther. Or Gwinther, sorry. Yeah, they are. They're really tough balls. They're like, what, 1 in 2,000 or something? Man, I almost missed it. I was like, wait a second, we're missing a hit here. What's going on? Of course, it's SSP on the back. Luke Hughes, Thomas Hurdle, and Vil Otavainen. Just one Schaefer, but he hit an exclusive Lennox. Like, this could be a Celebrations card, right? No kidding, eh, Keith? All right, guys, I am done. I'm super tired. I'm gonna hit the sack really soon here. I'm gonna eat and go to sleep on a Saturday. But yeah, those are your hits. I'll have some pictures of the main hits. Yeah, they're hard. I know. There's a Winnipeg one that Corey was trying to chase, but the Oilers one, man, that's a hard hit for Oilers, definitely. All right, guys, thank you so much for supporting me here. Mail will go out Tuesday, Wednesday to you. Everything that's here and over the weekend, last week, they will get out to you guys right away. Other than that, guys, if there's any questions on my next break, will probably be a little mixer, maybe a 5 to 6 box mixer, and we'll catch you guys all later. Have a great rest of your weekend. Cheers.